Welcome in and welcome back, everybody, to another edition of Unwrap This, your weekly show with me, just Jimmy, uh, where I open cards and talk about cards, the sports variety. Um, this is the best time of year. Football is back officially. NFL games are being played. Got to watch my Cards actually win a game tonight, so go Cards. We beat UCF, their first home loss since 2000 or 2020, I believe. So good win for them. Hope to see many more after that ugly stomping we got from Syracuse last week. But that's in the past. Move on. Keep going. That's all we can do. Just keep going. But thanks for joining tonight. Running a little later than I like to, but I had to work late, so it is what it is. And do have some things to go through today. I think it's all football. I think everything is football. So there is that. But got like I said, it's the best time of year. Got everything coming out all the time. You got baseball, basketball, and football cards all coming out. I'm gonna delve into a little bit of this later, but just a quick talk about what is going on. Um, Here we go. Well, there we go. Sorry about that. But we've got all kinds of stuff coming up. Starting with, like, you can see, like, there's tennis and hockey, even wrestling's cards coming out. But if you notice, the Donruss Elite has just now came out in the last day or so. But then the 14th, you got a few multiple different sports things going on. And then the 21st is when it really picks up, and that's when everything good starts coming out. You get Immaculate come out, then you have Chronicles right behind it, Gold Standard. Um, that's hockey. I was gonna say Upper Deck, but not long after you're gonna start seeing. Where's thought I saw. But yeah, like I said, it's just going to be a cavalcade after this, with all kinds of stuff coming out just about every week. We got a new product. Finally, at long last, new product. There it is, Score Football. That's what I was going to say. Score Football, for me, always brings in the season, for the football season for me. That's when I know, like, everything's in full gear, is when I see those Score cards sitting on the shelves for weeks and weeks and weeks, because nobody wants to buy a Score. I like Score. Judge me if you want to. I collect the entire 2018 series. I've got, I think, almost all the base cards in it, and got some really nice cards out of that set too. But that's one of my PCs. I've always liked Score, especially to me, they seem like one of the first cards that actually went for variants, because as long as I can remember, there was always Scorecard. Like, even when they didn't have multiple different colors for these cards, they always had that gray Scorecard. I remember, like, growing up in the 90s and always looking for the gray Scorecard version of my favorite players. So, I don't know. I've got a special place in my heart for Score. A lot of people don't buy it. They think that it doesn't resell good enough. But as a collector, I love the product. So I've got no problem with it at all. If I see it sitting on the shelves, I'll buy it for a quick rip, car rip or whatever. But that is not what we have tonight. Tonight we have, there we go. Tonight we have some crappy product and some mediocre crappy product and some really nice product to break. Start with the crappy product, but I still like to break it because it's different. It's fun. Prestige. These are almost like less appealing to people, it seems these days, than almost Score. I don't see the problem with them. I think they're, I wouldn't call them mid tier, but upper lower tier, I guess, kind of card. I think they have some really cool inserts and things inside of those, but you do get a ton of cards for not a lot. I think these were like $16, I think, a piece. So, and you get 60 cards out of each pack. So you get a lot of cards with Prestige. That's probably why people look down on them. Unlike this product, the Optic. I bought 2 of these today. Found packs at 2 different places. One was at Walmart, one was at Meijer. For the people who always tell me that Meijer jacks up the prices, you win this round, because the Walmart pack cost me $15. The Meijer pack, same set, $20. So there is that. So point one for y'all who always bash on buying cards at Meijer. But I have to say, sometimes you will find them cheaper at Walmart, I've discovered. So try as you can. Russell messaged me. My buddy Russell messaged me and said, "You celebrating that victory? I would be if I was you." UCF, we was talking about national champions a few years ago. It's my buddy Russell. But yeah, I am celebrating that victory. It was like a much needed weight lifted off of my shoulders after finally getting a win. So I mean, I didn't do anything to win the game. I was cooking chicken the whole time, but it is good to see a win and see us not completely dead in the water. So this first package is from Landon Perry from New Vision over there in the Facebook group. I think I've mentioned them several times before. Great guys. And in this break, I apparently had the Panthers, the Browns, the Rams, and the Titans. I don't remember getting. Maybe I got 2 teams for the price of 1 or something. This is playoff, it looks like, I suppose. Started out with a Tutu Atwell. Speaking of my Louisville Cardinals, Tutu Atwell, Momentum. Little clear acetate card. I love these things. And then we got another Tutu Atwell right behind it, same card. Doubles. And what else we got? We got a Baker Mayfield, pink. Anthony Schwartz, pink. Different Anthony Schwartz, pink. Chuba Hubbard. Chuba Hubbard base out of Illuminance. I think this might have been Chronicles. Yeah, this is all Chronicles. Is it all Chronicles? Yeah, this is all Chronicles. I'm a sucker for Chronicles. Terrace Marshall Jr. on the silver card. Chuba Hubbard rookie. Chuba Hubbard Luminance. Terrence Marshall. And a Chuba Hubbard. Man, I must have just... There it goes. I must have skunked on the Rams. No, I got some Rams cards in there. Here's the Browns. Did I get any Titans cards? I must have got skunked on the Titans. That happens from time to time. Looks... yeah. Yep. Good. Looks like I got skunked on the Titans. Happens sometimes, like I said, but it's the game. It's the game you play. This one is from Terry Toth over at Three Amigos. Another very trustworthy group. If you're ever on Facebook looking for a card group to break with, highly recommend them. Whew. This looks fun. What do we got? Started out with the Ravens, it looks like. It's a straight Luminance. Yeah, this is a Luminance break. It looks like Luminance and Legacy and maybe some Chronicles as well in there. Gonna start it out with a nice little Vestige Mark Andrews card, Baltimore Ravens. I like that card. I mean, it's just a base, I guess, but good looking card. Got a Lamar Jackson, a little base Luminance. And Rashad Bateman, rookie. Luminance is another good one. It's a good, kind of mid-tier, I guess. I wouldn't call it high-end product. It's definitely in the mid-tier range. This looks like mostly Packers, maybe all Packers, maybe some little mix. Yeah, little mix. Started out with the Aaron Rodgers standing ovation. I really like these standing ovation cards, and I'm pretty sure I don't have that one yet. Cool. CeeDee Lamb base. Ryan Tannehill base. Aaron Donald not rookie, Rams. Matthew Stafford, AJ Brown, Randall Cobb, pink Marquise Brown, Romeo Doubs for Green Bay, rookie. Little Aaron Rodgers on the XR, College Uni. Christian Watson, rookie. There's a Lamar Jackson out of Legacy. Yep, out of Legacy. So this must have been a some sort of mixer, either that or it's a couple breaks that I got in and he just sent all the cards at one time. And here's a Ed Reed out of Legacy. There's a Lamar Jackson at a Dunris 20, or this is actually out of Chronicles. Yeah, this is Chronicles draft picks. I'll figure these out later. Aaron Rodgers on the Phoenix College Uni. And a teeny tiny little Christian Watson on the mini. Rookie card numbered 76 out of 125. So not bad. Not a bad break. Rarely ever worth the money I actually spend on it, but it's fun. What's life if not fun? This other one is an eBay purchase, and I got a kick out of it. I hope you do too. If you don't, screw you. Being so serious. Life's too short for that. This is... I thought about holding this until actually Christmas time, but I'll go ahead and break it now. I just wanted to open it up and look at it. This was a set from the whole sealed set from 1997 from the Upper Deck Company. They made a Christmas set. I'm probably breaking somebody's heart by cracking this open right now. But you should have bought it off eBay and then you could have saved it. But I'm going to open it. A little Christmas set they came out with in 1997. Thought it was kind of cool. Feel the Power, Santa Claus. I think that's just a cover card. Then you got Santa Claus North Pole Jollies at the quarterback position. Let's see, you got a season's greetings from a couple older cats. I think that's Drew Bledsoe, Dan Marino. I'm not sure who's in the Panthers. This is Pinnacle. Okay. The first card said Upper Deck. The last card said Upper Deck. This says Pinnacle. So maybe this is just something somebody put together. I thought it was an actual set. But there's the... What year is that? Let me see. That's still the same year. Yeah, it's still 97. So, got Edge, Santa Claus, Happy Holidays. This is a Collector's Edge of Tennessee. So that, yeah, these are different cards from different sets. There's one from Playoff. Season's Greetings. 1997 Playoffs. It says Cruise. Feel bad for not knowing who that is. It's a Packer, I know. And there's a Santa Claus number 25. Happy Holidays from Topps. Again, 1997. That's the one that I really wanted. Happy Holidays from Brett Favre. I thought that one was a really cool one. And then Holiday Troy Drive. Troy Aikman card from Upper Deck. That's the last one. This one was, where was Scoreboard? It's the Scoreboard Ink. That's not Score, I don't believe. That's a different brand that's probably long gone by now. Holiday Troy Drive to round it off. So yeah, those are fun. Like I said, I just wanted to. I thought they were interesting, so I grabbed them up, and I really wanted the. There's a couple. I knew there was a couple Packers cards in there, so I was like, cool. I'm gonna grab those. Pardon me while I unwind from work. Hope everybody's having a good start to your weekend. Happy Friday. Unless you're on the West Coast, and then, well, East Coast is in Saturday now, because technically it's Saturday morning. So, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, happy Friday. If you're on the West Coast, it's still happy Friday. No, I'm not going to do them yet. Let's keep them for the end. Start with this wild card mat. Hanger box. We're looking for a blue chase pack. They're not guaranteed in every box. We've broken these before. If you've ever seen me break these before, you know that they are unlicensed. So there are not official team names or jerseys on these cards. The names are all blocked out. And since it is a cheaper product, they have the tendency to throw in doubles of the same card. In this product, you get one pack. And we did not get the blue chase pack. So, would know that right away, do you believe? We got a chase pack out of our last one, but the last one was a blaster box, so a little different. Alright. Oh, got a numbered card right off the bat. Chris Steele. 155 out of 200. Cool looking cards. I like wild cards look. I really think they could. Matt Corral. Smoking Guns. Kyron Williams. What does that say? Weekend Warrior? Yeah, Weekend Warrior. Kyron Williams. Kevin Harris. Brees Hall. Kingsley Ngambare. Quay Walker. Christian Harris. Grant Calcaterna. Bailey Zapp. And a Wandale Robbins. Oh, got two cards. Wandale Robinson. And a Trace Willing. So, nothing crazy. Little UK love, little Western Kentucky love in there, but like I said, it's wild card. What can you really expect from them? They do their best. 4 packs in this box. Supposed to be 10 cards in each pack. And 8 inserts per box. See what that's worth. If anybody's keeping score. Oh, hello! Right off the bat. Little Isaiah Spiller. Numbered auto. 33 out of 99. Fuck yeah. I mean, for wild card, it doesn't get much better than that. So that's a pretty decent wild card. Edge is a little dinged on that one side. But Isaiah Spiller, number 28. 33 out of 99. Sweet. Oh man, I have to steal a top loader from somebody. Here, we'll steal one from Rashad Bateman. I'll get you back later, buddy. I don't have any top loaders in here, so rob from Peter to pay Isaiah Spiller. Nice. Alright, what else we got in here? Justin Ross, Weekend Warrior, Devontae Price, Chris Olave, Alec Pierce, Jahan Dotson, Jerion Ely, Matt Corral, Kevin Harris, and a Fedarian Mathis. Alright. Treylon Burks. Isaiah Spiller. What is that? Rookie Heat. Insert. Nick Cross. Kenny Pickett. Evan Neal, Perrion Winfrey, Connor Hayward, Aiden Hutchinson, Smoke Monday, and Jareth Stearns. Kyron Williams on the Explode. That little double card there. Got a Desmond Ridder and a Caleb Ellaby. Might be worth something next year. Probably not because it's wild card. But like I said, I don't see a problem with wild cards. The only problem is they're not licensed. And that's a pretty big ding. Nick Benito, Ellis Brooks, DeMarvin Leal, Cole Turner, Cameron Thomas, Sauce, Ahmad Gardner, Jessier Taylor, and a Jerome Ford. One more pack of these wild cards, and then we'll get into the Prestige, and we'll save our Optic for last, since that's probably the biggest product up here tonight. Had a two-player card, Kenny Pickett and Carson Strong. Brian Robinson Jr. Zach Charbonnet. Trace Willing. Brees Hall. Devin Lloyd. Grant Calcaterra. George Pickens. Christian Harris. And a Desmond Ridder to end it up. To round it off. kill it off, whatever you want to say. It's over. That's all the wild card there is. Not in the world. I mean, there's more out there. Go to your local Walmart and probably find a bunch of them. Started off with the Prestige. I'm going to try to fly through some of these base as quickly as I can to get through them. Like I said, there are 60 cards per pack in these things, so a lot of names. It's a lot of names. Alrighty. Started out with a Joe Bettino, Josh Allen, Javonte Williams, Brian Burns, DeAndre Hopkins, T. Higgins, Micah Parsons, Chuba Hubbard, Tyreek Hill, now with the Dolphins, Tracy Walker, Matthew Stafford, Mike Gesicki, Patrick Mahomes, Mac Jones, second year, Rashawn Slater, Davis Mills, second year, DK Metcalf, Daniel Jones. Ew, look at that. It's a Tom Brady card, but the quality of this card is horrendous. It's like they changed the print right after that, the ink on that. That's all eat up. Look at that. Other one's like that too. Daniel Jones is like that too. Huh. So yeah, that kind of sucks. And now that I look at it, that DK Metcalf's pretty bad too. Can't really see it on screen what I'm talking about, but there's a silver run over spray, overspray or something. Those are garbage cards. Quentin Williams, that one's kind of screwed up too. Von Miller, Najee Harris, now they're getting back into shape. Hunter Henry, there's a Pierre Strong Jr. on the little stars. There's a Kyle Hamilton, extra points, stars. Is that something else? Is that numbered or anything? Not numbered. Kyle Hamilton on the stars variant. What is that called? What does it say? Astral Parallels are what they're called. So then we're gonna have another Khalil. We're gonna have a Khalil Mack, that same variant. Quentin Nelson, Najee Harris, Javonte Williams, Powerhouse, Eli Manning, Any Given Sunday, Living Legends, Elvin Bethea, Houston Oilers, Kyle Pitts on the Youth Movement, Khair Elam, Eric Ezukanmi, Mr. James Cook, Greg Dulwich, Trey McBride, Sam Hubbard, C.D. Lamb, Micah Hyde, Patrick Surtain, Anquan Bolden, Nick Chubb, Patrick Queen, Jalen Ramsey, Quentin Nelson, Devontae Parker, go a little love, Fred Taylor, Randy Moss, Allen Robinson II, a little Brett Favre action, take it, Derek Carr, it's a base, but it's my base, Cameron Hayward, Jameis Winston, Brandon Ayuk, Zach Milson, Warren Sapp, Jason Kelsey, Logan Thomas, and Russell Wilson. So as you can see, there are a lot of base in the Prestige, but a lot of bang for your buck. Like I said, for 15 bucks, 16 bucks, whatever it was, you get 60 cards. you're probably going to get at least one player that you halfway like. Got a little kid reporter on the back of that. Again, if anybody does anything with those, let me know and I'll send them to you for free of charge, because I ain't gonna do anything with them. Started out with the Jamar Chase, Foy Olakun, signed by the Jaguars. Myles Garrett, Stephon Diggs, Cortland Sutton, Jeremy Chin, Jalen Phillips, Dalton Schultz, Jeff Okudah, Nico Collins, Darren Waller, Trevor Lawrence, Kirk Cousins, Mitchell Trubisky, Kendrick Bourne, Drew Lock, Derrick Henry, Darius Slay Jr., Jonathan Allen, Chris Carson, Marshawn Lattimore, and now we're getting into our Astral cards. Drake London, rookie card. I think that's probably a pretty good rookie to have. Brandon Smith. I like Drake London. I think he can be pretty good. I mean, it's going to take him some time to, move up the ranks, but I like Drake London, so we'll see. Denzel Ward, Barry Sanders. There we go. He's a keeper. Zach Wilson. Too bad it's not a rookie card, but Zach Wilson, second year. Cooper Kupp, Jalen Ramsey, the prestigious pros. Shannon Sharp, the Living Legends. Kyler Murray, Heroes. Might be a silver card. I'm not sure if it's holographics, but I'm not sure if the base are holographic. Treylon Burks, Jaquan Brisker, Zion Johnson, Jameson Williams, Travis Jones, Kareem Hunt, Justin Simmons, Darnell Mooney, Buda Baker, Carson Palmer, Rashad Bateman, Zach Martin, Jim Kelly, Quentin Nelson, another Devontae Parker, Fred Taylor, Randy Moss, Allen Robinson II, Brett Favre again, Derek Carr again, Michael Pittman Jr., Eli Manning, Dallas Goedert, Devin White, Terry McLaurin, Jerome Bettis, Deontay Harty, Jalen Hurts, and an Eddie George. Nothing crazy in there. Didn't really expect there to be. Kind of hoping for a few flashier cards, but some not too bad things in there. So, moving on to our premier product for the night, Optic. I was very close to snagging a Mega, but for the first time I actually had to stand in a line to get cards tonight. Kind of funny. The guy, I walk into Meijer, and when I get to where the cards are, when I get to where the cards are in Meijer, I turn the corner and I realize that the guy from JBL Holding, or whatever it is, I forget the initials off the top of my head, but yeah, they're restocking the shelves. I've been to Walmart before when they restocked the shelves, and I just grabbed what I needed off the shelf as they were putting it up. If I saw something they were putting up that I wanted, I'd just grab it off the shelf. Didn't think anything about it. But I walk up and I see him doing that, and I'm walking past the shelf, kind of looking what all is already on the shelf, and I see a box of Optic that's all crushed up, just my style. So I went to go grab it, and when I did, I hear this voice behind me that says, "Hey buddy, you gotta stand in line." So I turned around and there's like 3 guys standing there, and I was like, "Oh, my bad, I did not know you were there." It's like, I didn't see you. It's like, my bad. And he's like, oh, yeah, there's a lot of us. There was like literally like 3 guys there. It's like, there's a lot of us. And I was like, oh, okay. They're sitting there talking about wrestling the whole time. So I'm thinking, sweet. They were like, what are you here for, optic? And I was like, yeah, any football. And any football I can find. And one guy said he'd been there since 10 o'clock in the morning waiting for this guy to stock the shelves. And I was like, forget that. I'm not staying at Meyer for, what was it, 6 hours, I guess? No, not happening. But I just happened to be in there, and they just happened to be stocking the shelves when I was in there. But yeah, they were all talking about wrestling cards, so I was thinking I was going to be in the clear, and they'd even mentioned the optic that were on the shelves, and I was like, yeah, they're a little dinged up, but nobody else wants them. I'll grab them. And as soon as the guy gets done stocking the shelves, he's like, y'all are good to go. Go ahead. And that one guy darted straight for that optic and got the mega. So, no mega, but we do have 2 value packs, or whatever they're calling them these days. 12 card value pack. Hopefully we get something decent in there. There's a little something shiny in the back. Not expecting too much from these, but you never know. Sometimes you just get lucky. So we're going to start off with the Aaron Rodgers, Austin Keeler, Clinton Portis, Nelson Aguilar, Dak Prescott, Earl Campbell, Traquan Smith, Ryan Tannehill, Chase Edmonds, Jermaine Pratt, rated rookie Ian Book, and our silver optic is an off-centered, crooked DeMarcus Lawrence for the Cowgirls. Like I said, I wasn't expecting too much out of this. Yeah, it looks like it's... There's even a ding on it. Little dimples. Yeah. Not good. Not good. So that's probably the one I got from Meyer that I overpaid for. This one's probably from Walmart. Yeah. See? Little green action in there. Ryan Fitzpatrick, Myles Gaskin, Amari Cooper, Josh Jacobs, Daniel Hunter, Hayden Hurst, AJ Green, T. Higgins, Debo Samuel, Ben Roethlisberger, Simi Fioco rated rookie, and a JC Horn on the green super duper card, whatever that is. Doesn't say. Velocity. Green Velocity parallel. So, JC Horn. Nothing to write home to mama about. I mean, I'm not going to get rich off anything, but if I were to pick a card, I would probably say this Isaiah Spiller is probably the best card of the night. And when your best card of the night is a wild card, that's all I can say. Now, next week, I do not believe I will be doing football. I think I've got a mixer in line for next week. I know I got soccer. It might just be straight up soccer. Tell it like it is. It may end up being just soccer. But I do have... I found some stickers. I was going to go through those. I don't really usually do stickers. But I found them and they were cheap, so kind of thought they'd be interesting to break open and see what's inside of them. But I did pick up a mega of Mosaic Soccer, so that's cool. I think I broke a little pack of Mosaic, but I did get a little bit of baseball too, but I may hold off on that for another week. we'll see. We'll see if I can find any more product next week or this coming week. If I do, I'll may just break some soccer and just call it like it is. But like I said, I wanted to go over a little bit again on what is coming out soon. Go into the Twilight Zone for a split second. And there we go. Oh, that's not the way I meant to do it, but that'll work too. It's not what I was planning. Yeah, alright, we'll just do it that way. Like I said, just came out the night. So yesterday was Donruss Elite Football. I did get in some of those breaks, so I will have some of that from break stuff to share with you on mail days coming up next week. Hopefully, one of my guys that I break with all the time lives in California, and they're having wildfire issues down there, so thoughts and prayers with them. But shipping's a little understandably behind with him. Not a huge deal. I know he's good for it. I know that he'll make it right when he can. Trying to switch that. Nope, not gonna do it, is it? Nope, now it's completely gone. Ho! There we go. Hey-o! But anyway, so I do have some Donruss Elite coming in soon. That's something else too. I can't remember what it was. There was something else I got into with Matt Pearson over at Center Stage. He was doing. I can't think of it right now. But anyway, I got some more stuff coming in within the next couple weeks. So I'm be happy to share with y'all. But we have, like I said, once Score hits, that's pretty much the start of everything. I mean, you got Panini Gold Standard, which actually comes out before Score. I didn't realize that. Gold Standard is a high end. If you can afford it, then more power to you. I get in mixers sometimes with a little Gold Standard mixed in there. Get a cheap team. Sometimes you hit some nice stuff, but as far as buying the big name, unless I hit them in a mini, I'm not gonna touch it because it's just out of my ballpark. I can't spend $300 or $400 on one break, so I'm just not there yet. Hopefully one day, but for now, no. Then we got Leaf Flash Football. More unlicensed stuff. I'm trying to skip through here and see what other football. Onyx football, I'm not crazy about. I don't know that I've ever actually broke Onyx. I've bought some Onyx cards before, but I don't know that I've ever actually broke it, live or otherwise. Panini Select Draft Picks comes out on the 19th of next month, so looks like we're going to have some football or some soccer and some basketball stuff to come out to round out September. But we may have some other surprises pop up in here. They do that sometimes. Things we weren't expecting, like Panini 1, I think, usually comes out around the same time as Gold Standard. So I'm not sure. But yeah, like I said, this is the time when everything starts hitting, and some of these companies may just not have announced their exact dates yet, so this website may not have. Canadian Football League. That's some cards I'd like to get into. I'd like to find some Canadian Football League cards. There's still some players from Louisville that still play over there, so Panini. There's Panini Black. It says to be announced. So this may be some other. Because like I said, Panini Black. That's the one I was trying to think of. It wasn't Panini One. Panini Black usually comes out around the same time as a Gold Standard, so I wouldn't be surprised if that one had a surprise drop, or maybe not a surprise drop, but a announcement here pretty soon. SP Signature Edition Hockey comes out soon. Well, to be announced. So that should be interesting. Upper Deck's got a WandaVision card coming out. Really, and Upper Deck really have a Chasing Amy 2019 Chasing Amy. That's kind of confusing. I'm not really sure why they would have to be announced 2019 Upper Deck Chasing Amy, unless maybe they've had Chasing Amy cards since then. I don't know. That's kind of weird. Maybe those are just ones that never. Don't know. That's basically, in a nutshell, the big ones that are coming out here soon. Like I said, once it seems like once Score comes out. Sorry, lost my train of thought. Trying to get out of the Twilight Zone. But it seems like once Score comes out, it's pretty much continuous. Every week, every other week, we're getting a new product. So, really looking forward to the rest of the football season. I know you all are too. I'm glad it's finally back and that we can talk about something other than politics and coronavirus. Peaky Blinders, and I'm tired of talking about the same things all the time and trying to find things to talk about. Now I can just spout off some interesting things that I saw in a football game and make conversation with people. But definitely one of my favorite times of the year. September and March, I think I've said this before. September and March are my favorite times of the year, but I really love March because it's the start of everything. This feels like we've been on vacation forever, and we're finally getting back to sports. March feels like the actual beginning of everything to me. So that's all I got for you this week. Like I said, I'm gonna be back next week with some soccer for sure. We'll see about maybe some baseball. Maybe I'll break down and get some wrestling cards. I did see some Select Wrestling, and I started to buy them today, but backed off of them. Kind of wished I'd bought a pack of them just to look at them, but I didn't. I went with the baseball cards instead. So just more interest for me personally. So just went that way with it. But I will be back again next week, like I am just about every week. And I'll be opening more stuff. Like I said, hopefully I get some more mail in. Trying to buy on eBay a little bit more, but people are starting to fight back, so it's not as fun anymore. But I said this last couple weeks in a row, but now's the time to start selling because there's lots more interest in it. Over the summer, I was selling a lot every other week or so, maybe. Now it's just about every week I'm shipping out at least 3 or 4 packages, and it just, as the season goes on, as people start getting more into their teams, you start to see more and more. So like I said, now is the time if you really want to, if you're wanting to sell your cards, now's a great time to do that. we that's all I got. That's it. Uh, I could sit here and talk all night, but nobody's talking back to me, so just gonna say sayonara. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at Jimmy Unwrapped. It's on the little thing right there. You can see. Um, have my eBay page. If you ever want to go check out that, it's Mighty MIGHDY Mighty Mouse or Mighty underscore. I think it's Mighty score mouse. I'll put it up there one of these days. But yeah. Follow me on Twitter. Follow Unwrap Sports on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Follow all they've got a ton of shows on YouTube that like I said, they're picking up more and more now. They're starting to put out more content all the time. Now the football season has officially started. You can catch them. The Hard Count is our premier football show that we do. They do that. All our shows go just about every week without fail, unless something happens to the hosts. They get sick or have some reason that they can't do it, but that's very rare. Usually we just push through and get it done. So, but yeah, the Hard Count's our premier football. Got Count the Bucket if you're into NBA, Backstop Banter if you're into baseball, Fights Unwrapped if you're into MMA or boxing. I think they talk about boxing on there. And then generational sports, where they just kind of wrap up and talk about everything, any kind of anything that's going on in sports. They'll touch on it. All really great shows, great guys to check out, and follow us to watch. Follow the USN YouTube page as well to keep up with this little show that I'm trying to make work. But unwrap this, and that is all I have for you this week. And for now, I'm going to sign off. So we will see you next week, and keep on keeping on, guys. Have fun, and yeah, everybody be safe.